Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who watched my last video, thank you for returning. For those of you who are just joining us, my name is Ann Sloan, talking about all things under the sun, mostly relating to fitness and wellness. Today I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about my diet or lifestyle, whatever you want to call it. But for those of you who follow me on Instagram, I am #keto, and I get a lot of questions about what the keto diet is, what I eat, how I feel, how it's been going for me. So today I'm just going to take the opportunity to fill you guys in. Let's start by talking about what is the keto diet. Keto is short for ketosis, and ketosis is a state that your body goes into when you no longer have any glycogen, aka sugar, to run off of as a source of energy. Your body switches from burning glycogen or sugar to burning fat. Your body goes into ketosis. When you burn the fat, it gets burned through your liver, and then your liver produces ketones. And a ketone is like a unit of energy that your body can run off of instead of sugar. Previously, doctors assumed or thought that when your body was starving or when you no longer had carbs, that you would burn muscle tissue. In the last 5 years, doctors have discovered that when you are starving or when you no longer have sugar to run off of, your body actually doesn't burn your muscle tissue. It first taps into your fat stores. A question I get asked a lot is the keto diet basically Atkins? Well, Atkins diet does use the same sort of science that the keto diet does. However, Atkins is a low-carb diet, whereas the keto diet is the extreme, and that's pretty much no carbs. In order to maintain ketosis, you need to eat under 20 grams of total carbs a day. Some people who work out a lot have been able to maintain ketosis with 50 grams or under. Personally, I have always tried to aim for under 20 grams of carbs a day. People have asked or referred to this diet as a fad diet, or is it a fad diet? I heard you can lose a lot of weight from, but it's not something you can maintain. Well, I'm here to tell you that keto is actually a diet that you could maintain if you had enough self-control. However, it's very hard to strictly stay on keto, which is why so many people find it impossible to maintain over long periods of time. What the keto diet used to be used for was obesity, or people who were very overweight. It was a way that they could still eat a lot of food and still feel very full throughout the day and still lose weight. However, like I said, in recent studies, we have found out that by maintaining this lifestyle, it can be actually very beneficial to you. And that fasting or starving, whatever you want to call it, can actually be very beneficial to your body and to your health. My concern when I first started this diet, and I know I'm not alone in this, was, am I going to lose all of my muscle mass? What we've been taught over the last 10 years is that if you run out of carbs, you burn muscle tissue. Will I lose my muscle tissue? And I'll tell you what, the first 3 weeks on keto, I did lose muscle mass and fat, but after being fully fat adapted, which takes about 3 weeks, I actually gained muscle and continued to lose fat. And ever since then, I have maintained my muscle. I've been doing this for about 6 months now. As far as muscle loss, I don't believe I've lost any muscle mass, and I don't think it's stopped me from gaining muscle. As far as fat, I think that how much percentage of fat I have on my body is directly related to how many calories I'm eating per day. Don't believe that the keto diet, if done correctly after being fully fat adapted, will get in the way of you gaining muscle, and I don't believe that it will make you lose muscle. But you have to be getting enough protein in, and you have to be eating enough fat so that your body doesn't think it's starving and doesn't actually start burning muscle. Because if you are starving, meaning a calorie deficit, then you will burn fat, and then subsequently you will burn muscle eventually. So, in relationship to calories in per day, what is it that I'm eating? Well, just like any strict diet, it's kind of boring, and there's only a small list of things that I really eat every day. The cool part about the keto diet is because you're not eating carbs, you get hungry much less, and you really only end up eating 2 or 3 times a day. Things that I eat all the time include ground beef, I eat pork, I eat steak, I eat chicken, but keep in mind that chicken is a low-fat source of protein. Just recently I started adding more dairy into my diet, such as broccoli and cheese soup or cream of mushroom soup. As far as nuts go, I stay away from peanuts, so I'll stick to walnuts and pecans. And if I do eat dairy other than dressings, I will usually stick to whole fat cheeses, goat cheese and blue cheese. I'll usually have that on like a spinach salad with walnuts, eggs, bacon, and a ton of ranch. Everyone at my job will tell you that it looks like ranch soup, but seriously, in order to get enough fat in, because 75% of your diet has to come from fat, you really have to supplement that in. Enforce what I don't eat. Though I say no carbs, not everyone knows what carbs are. Carbs are everything that's not protein or fat. So I don't eat any rice, crackers, bread, quinoa, potatoes. I don't even eat vegetables that are too starchy. I don't eat any fruit, and along with fruit, I don't eat anything sweet. Nothing sweet at all. And for some of you, I know you're thinking right now, this bitch is crazy, but it works for me. I have followed several keto pages on Instagram, and there are an array of recipes, creative recipes that are low carb. I've seen low carb pizza, I've seen low carb pasta, I've seen low carb ice cream. Like, there are alternatives out there. You can bake with almond flour. There are ways to get around this diet. You can make it more exciting, but personally, I have no problem with avoiding those foods, and I have no problem with eating the same thing 2 or 3 times a day, 7 days a week. I started about 6 months ago. When I first started, I was under the impression that you needed to refeed or eat carbs every 15 days or so, meaning replenish your glycogen levels, which is something that your muscles need. After about a month and a half of being keto and doing more and more research, I figured out that refeeds are really just cheat days. And ultimately, if your goal is to lose fat or to maintain ketosis, it really just sets you back. 2 months ago, I stopped eating carbs altogether, and I didn't have any cheat days after that. And I knew Thanksgiving was coming up, and I was trying to figure out what I was gonna do. If you are keto and you don't eat any carbs, when you do eat carbs, you will bloat a lot. Like, it's a shock to your body. I have a piece of pumpkin pie, I might have a piece of apple pie, and then, call it quits. Am I gonna go all out? Am I gonna get off the keto diet? The reason I was really trying to figure this out was because the last time that I carb loaded or had a cheat day, I was bloated for 2 weeks. Seriously, 2 weeks. I didn't want to feel that way again. So this time around, I said, fuck it. I'm gonna eat everything I want to eat on Thanksgiving. I haven't had carbs in 2 or 3 months. Like, whatever, I'm going all out, and let me tell you, I did. I had the greatest Thanksgiving. I ate so much, like so many carbs. I did it totally guilt-free. Seriously, the whole day I was 100% guilt-free. But the days following Thanksgiving, unlike the last time I had a cheat day, instead of going right back to what my normal keto high-fat diet was, I went very low-fat, and I stuck with just lean protein for about 3 days after Thanksgiving, and the bloating went away. It was amazing to me that I could control my body like that. I got right back into the swing of things. After about 3 days, I went back to my normal keto diet. It goes to show that you can have a cheat day on keto every so often, but you have to take the steps in order to get back into ketosis. Before the sun goes down and I don't have the opportunity to record anymore, I want you guys to know how the keto diet has made me feel. I thought the science was really interesting behind it, and the only reason that I wanted to try it out myself is because I knew that I could stick to it 100%, really give it my all, so that I could tell you guys how I felt and I could give you guys my real experience knowing that I stuck to the diet 100% because it is a very strict diet. When I was doing my research initially, it said that it had some really great cognitive benefits, meaning if you're running off of fat, your brain really loves the fat and loves the ketones, and you will be very focused. And I want you guys to know that is very true. I felt very focused. I felt mentally clear, overall very healthy. I felt strong in my workouts, even my fasted workouts, which I do fasted workouts most days. The cool thing about keto is you can do fasted workouts and still be 100% because you aren't running off of those carbs. You don't need that sugar. The other thing is your energy levels. Since you're not spiking your insulin, your energy levels aren't going up and down throughout the day. You don't get that lull in the middle of the day where you're tired. That's 100% true as well. My energy levels seem to be very consistent throughout the day. And overall, I've just felt really great on the keto diet. Keto has made me feel really great, and I look really great, and I'm very lean right now, so I'm gonna stick with it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed my informational video about the keto diet. If you have any questions about my experience, comment below. If you're keto too, comment below, like and subscribe, and I will keep making videos. Thanks, everyone.